This story is about Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. Please listen to it in full. Okay, let's start. Prophet Nuh is alayhi salam is a significant figure in Islamic tradition, known for his unwavering faith, patience, and dedication. His life story, marked by many incidents, is a reminder of steadfastness, resilience, and trust in God. Here's a detailed account of his life. First, early life and prophethood. Nuh Islam was chosen a prophet in a time when people worship idols, strayed from the worship of God, and led morally corrupt lives. God selected Nuh to guide his people back to the path of righteousness and monotheism. Nuh was known for his wisdom, patience, and compassion, qualities that help in his mission. Second, calling his people to monotheism, Nuh alayhi salam began preaching to his people, urging them to abandon their idols and return to the worship of one true God. His message emphasized compassion, honesty, justice, and devotions. He called on his people day and night, in public and private, for hundreds of years. Despite his sincerity, most people, especially the leaders and wealthy, rejected him. They accused him of being a liar, madman, and mere mortal who lacked any special powers. Third, patience in the face of rejection. No community was stubborn and mocked his message. They argued that abandoning their ideals would bring them no benefit. Only a few people, primarily the poor and downtrodden, accepted his call. New face their constant mockery and rejection with remarkable patience, knowing that guiding people to God was his duty, even if they refused to listen. Fourth, God's command to build the ark. After many years of preaching and warnings, God informed Nuh alayhi salam that the people would not believe, and it was time for a great flood to cleanse the earth. God entrusted Nuh alayhi salam to build a large ark in the middle of a landlocked area, far from any water source. His people mocked him even more, ridiculing the absurdity of building a boat in the desert. Nonetheless, Nuh alayhi salam followed God's command with unwavering obedience, and he and his followers gathered material, built the massive ark. Fifth, the coming of the flood. When the ark was completed, God instructed Nuh alayhi salam to bring his family, his followers, and a pair of every animal species aboard. This included birds, land animals, and even some insects. Soon dark cloud gathered and heavy rain began to fall. Springs of water gushed up from the earth, and a powerful flood engulfed the land. Nuh alayhi salam, son, who had refused to join him, was among those who perished. Nuh alayhi salam pleaded with God to save his son, but God reminded him that salvation was only for those who believed. Sixth, the flood and the survival of the believers. The flood lasted for days, and everything on earth was submerged. The ark carrying Nuh alayhi salam and the believers sailed over the water while the world around them drowned. Eventually, the rain stopped and the water receded. The ark came to rest on Mount Judy. The flood has cleansed the earth, and only Nuh alayhi salam and his followers remained saved by their faith. Seventh, after the flood, once the waters had receded and the earth was dry again, Nuh alayhi salam and his followers were commanded to repopulate and rebuild society. This new beginning was a reminder of the importance of faith and obedience to God's commands. Nuh alayhi salam continued to lead his people, reminding them to remain faithful and uphold the values of justice and morality. 8th, legacy and lessons. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam lived for a long time, some sources say over 950 years, continuously guiding people and serving as a model of patience, perseverance, and dedication to God. His story has left a lasting legacy, serving as a powerful lesson for future generations. The story of Nuh alayhi salam is about faith in adversity, trust in God's plan, and the significance of striving for righteousness regardless of social pressure or rejection. In Islamic tradition, Nuh alayhi salam life is a reminder that God supports those who are steadfast in their faith and that every challenge serves a divine purpose.